So yesterday, a movement page with almost 200K followers decided to share some information about breathing. And while I'm totally okay with somebody sharing their experience, if you're giving advice, that's a different story. So I'd like to clarify a few things. The overall point of his video, from what I was able to gather, was to try and explain how to breathe well or how to prepare your breath for movement. And if you want to improve your breathing during movement, there's two things I would focus on. The first being carbon dioxide tolerance. A simple way I like to explain a high tolerance versus a low tolerance: if you were to go and sprint 20 yards and you had a low tolerance to carbon dioxide, you'd be gasping for air. You would not be able to control your inhales or exhales. You would just be trying to catch your breath. If you had a higher tolerance to carbon dioxide and you sprinted 20 yards, you'd be breathing quiet and calm and soft. The second is your mechanics. So your biomechanics, how your posture is and how your alignment is and how the neurological connection between specific parts of the body is strengthened. So for example, when we are moving in general, we want to create a connection between our lower abdomen, so our psoas, our diaphragm, our glutes, and our lumbar. And this is what's called zone 1. Shout out Three-Eyed Tiger. Zone 1. If we're misaligned or don't have strength in that region, then we can't breathe well during movement because the diaphragm can't articulate within the rib cage. When you're able to focus on those two things, you're able to breathe in accordance with what's called your metabolic rate. So as you increase your activity, if you start to run, your breathing is going to adjust. Now, it's important to know how to breathe when you're intensifying the amount of activity you're going to do. With low to moderate intensity, you want to just focus on nasal breathing. You want to focus on slowing your breathing down. When you get into medium to higher metabolic rate, it's not really about paying attention to the breath. It's more about focusing on the actual activity itself. Then, after you've completed the activity or you get a rest period, you focus on recovering during that time. So nasal breathing, as much as you can, is kind of the key to matching your metabolic rate, and then knowing how and when to recover by slowing down your breathing below your metabolic rate is what's going to help you recover faster. If you want to learn more, or if you want to just have a conversation about breath, I offer free consultations. If you're interested, hit me up.
Hello, Disco Chicken.